Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is August 30th, 2018, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, nothing scheduled for today, but lots happening in the markets. Okay, we're going to start here with the Euro USD, and we'll continue that rally that we were looking for almost into the 117.32-ish level, and we're closing in on that. We may see a reversal with that, so just be aware of it as we close in on that. Now, looking at the GBP/USD, big day today on the GBP/USD, a massive rally, as you can see, a nice spike up from 128.60 to 130.29. Just be aware that we're closing in again on that resistance level. So if we don't, break above it or close above it, we could see a reversal. Now, the reason I keep on thinking we're saying that it's weak is that if we look at the Aussie USD, it's really very, very weak, making a massive correction here on the downside as the dollar's been, kind of steady against the Aussie dollar. So basically looking at the Aussie dollar, it's gotten a lot weaker across the board. So just be aware of that as that continues to trade. Now, continuing into our weaknesses, we're looking here at the USD Swiss Franc, breaking that 98.22-ish level and really crashing at 97.08. Okay, that's a massive correction for the Swiss franc. So, at these levels, you're looking for a bounce, okay, or a continued sell-off, all right? But at the end of the day, okay, it's really a question of time until this does, pop up just a little bit. I don't like to chase these things as they continue to slide on the downside, especially as we broke our moving average. But just be aware that we are closing in on a previous support level. So, we may actually see that bounce, but just be aware that it's been very weak. Now, jumping into gold, gold's been like a real roller coaster ride for the past couple of weeks. I mean, you see these spikes up, capitulate down 11.58, spiked up all the way to 12.15. And then selling off at 12.03. Initially, I thought there would be a resistance level, 12.06-ish level, but actually broke on the upside. And we're just trading just shy of that 12.06 level, 12.03. At this level, is it, setting itself up for a, upwards trend? I'm not sure yet, okay, because it's really been spiking and just trading erratically. I mean, it hasn't, if we look at the daily chart, you see that it's a nice downwards trend, but at the end of the day, it looks like it's, consolidating, bouncing off of our lows here, trading within a, tight range, so to speak, in the last couple of days. So just be aware of that as that continues. Dow Jones sold off a little bit after its rally to 26,179, trading at 26,110 right now. But again, it's been very strong. Now, if we jump into the NASDAQ and Apple, you see that we're closer to our highs, making all-time highs yesterday, and at 76.72. This thing is massively going up, okay, not really restraining itself. If we jump to Apple computers, 223, and we're looking at after hours trading here. So really this thing has, like I said yesterday, could continue going up to the $230 range. Okay, so a lot happening there, a lot of correction on the upside. Lastly, if we look at Tesla, this is something we've been following over the last couple of weeks. We had this massive rally to $37. It's a nice fade on the downside, as it didn't really break above it. This was when Elon Musk had mentioned that he's rebuying the stock at $420 a share. Got into a little bit of trouble, and we had a correction. Now we're trading at 304. So just be aware that as that continues to trade throughout the day, if it does break this 304, we could see it further go down. Even though the markets are going up, Bitcoin is, Tesla is kind of trading by itself. Now, looking at Bitcoin, lastly, we bounced over our lows of 6,011 and up to 69.81, but we look like we're faltering here and not continue our upwards trend. So just be aware of that as that continues to trade throughout the day. So, a couple of opportunities as we see some possible reversals in the USD, looking for some continued strength in the NASDAQ and the Apple computer stock. So just be aware of those. This is Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.